Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is an early access look at a map update and kind of a new map. And I'll explain that here in a second. So this is a map by Silver Eagle and the Shanty Boys Map Creations. This is called Splint Mountain Ranch. It's inspired out of Montana. Beautiful farming and forestry combo map with a lot of ability to kind of customize it and do what you want to do. Now there is a version of this already out for PC players. However, this is the updated version that's now also going to be available for consoles. So for you console players out there, this is going to be a new map for you, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool features on here. I will miss some. I apologize to Silver Eagle in advance for missing some of the new features. But if you have any questions, just let him know. He also wanted to say a big thank you to Cavalier Roy, Matt, and CC547 for the help and guidance during this process. So yeah, and last but not least, of course, Vanessa for picking the screenshots and the rest of the Shanty Boys team for their support. So just a couple of thank yous there. But yeah, let's take a look here. This is a really good looking map. So if let's just hop in the, it's not gonna be a traditional map tour I'm gonna do on here, but this is the layout of the map. It looks really cool, honestly. It looks really well done, to be honest with you guys. There's a lot of cool stuff that was added on here and everything like that. So here we are, new farmer mode. We own this big chunk of land here. You can get rid of that if you want to, but it allows you to mow and do whatever you want. Or you can keep it, and then of course just these 3 chunks through here. So a couple of fields and everything like that. Now I'm not going to look at the new equipment too much. I'm not going to focus on that too much and everything like that. I want to focus on a lot of the different stuff that kind of happened that's new here. And again, there may be some things that are updated or a work in progress and stuff like that. One thing I would say maybe is, honestly, I kind of like that it's not done because you can kind of do it however you want. This probably should be connected up to this road, but you can do it however you want. But I don't know why am I in build mode here? Why don't we just get into actual legit flight mode here? Let's start taking a look around this map. So I'm going to fast forward time. It might start raining on us, so I might actually... Oh, it didn't start raining on us. Beautiful. I just want to get it closer to noon so we have a little bit better view of everything. So here we are, starting farm. Honestly, and then you can get water from this as well. Like you can back down there. That watercolor looks just beautiful. Actually, that watercolor honestly reminds me a lot of the Swiss Alps, to be honest with you. But yeah, starting farm, you got your harvester out there. Some of your equipment's kind of scattered about. We do have a cow pasture, pig sty, and sheep barn on here, and you can sell most of the stuff off on the map, I believe, as well. Yeah, you can sell all those guys off. This house, this white building here, you can't sell off. You can sell off everything else, including the starting house here. But this white kind of, I guess this isn't a house, sorry. This white decorative building, you can't sell that one item off. But the rest of it you can sell off. So if you really did want to, you could clear everything out and you could have your own kind of farm setup. And again, you have a lot of space to work with, which is really nice on here as well. So yeah, as we fly around, there's a lot of really cool features on here. Oh gosh, where do I want to even go first? Man, I think we're gonna head down this way, and I think we're gonna work our way across and then around this way, because this is probably one of my favorite areas in the map up here in this upper left-hand corner. So we'll take a look at that in a second. So yeah, we're actually gonna fly back down this way. Let's head this way. So again, you can see a lot of different fields and stuff like that. Now, one thing that was added with this update, instead of it all being kind of flat, you see how there's kind of a rolling hill there? That was added on this update, and I really like it. It makes it feel like it's a much more natural landscape. So really well done there. I like that that was added in on a lot of the fields. There's kind of a more smooth or kind of more rounded off, kind of just kind of a more natural feel and landscape to it, which is pretty cool. Down here, we do have a Dairy Point Bakery as well, and a spinnery here. If you wanted to use any of those, we have the animal dealer right here. Good detail on that. All set up really good for you to pick up your animals and do whatever you want to do with them. We go across here. Got traffic on the roads doing their things. Nice little housing through here. And again, you can buy the whole map. There's nothing on here you can't buy. You can see you can buy all the peripherals. So those of you that are on console, you can do that. You can buy the whole thing, which is pretty sweet. I like that. And I know a lot of console players really appreciate that because you can do whatever you want with the map. And there's a lot of cool just like water features like this in here, like just kind of some cliffs and stuff like that. Just kind of some interesting stuff here. And there are some collectibles that are hard to find. I might show one of them off. I don't know if I should. Hopefully Silver Eagle doesn't get upset with me for showing it off. But one of them's really a little bit... You probably never find it otherwise, honestly. So I think I should show that one off. But they're hidden pretty well in here, which is pretty cool. So we'll take a look at that as well. Down here we got ourselves our sawmill all set up in here. And honestly, if you wanted to as well, if you really did want to from here, you could smooth this out. And you could, if you wanted to put your own way in there. I like it how it is now. I think it's fine with the one way in. But if you did want to do that, you do have the ability to do that with landscaping and everything like that. Some winding roads, beautifully done. Over here, actually, which is kind of nifty, we have, I believe this truck we own. Where are we at? We're down here. Oh, yes. Yeah, so we own this truck, which is sitting over here, which is kind of nifty. It's just kind of off to the side over here. Kind of a random spot. So I kind of like that. We do have our oil mill here. We have our animal dealer, our vehicle dealer there. As we head up over here, this is pretty cool right here actually as well. I like this feature. So you can see we have like this big retaining wall, and honestly, it looks like, well, that was creative the way that they did that. I think they stacked some fences. Those maybe not base game fences, but those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. And your BGA is up here at the top on the edge, which I actually really like. This is a pretty cool BGA setup. Having this over here. Get up here, nice small one. Nothing too crazy over there. And then you can drive down. And again, if you don't like any part of the map, you can customize it because you can buy all the land, or you own all the land, I guess, even starting out, which is pretty cool. We do have some forestry chunks here and there. This is another kind of farmhouse area. Where are we at? We're over here, which I think there's an animal pen that show. No, there's not. I wondered if that was an animal pen, but you can buy again everything on here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll continue this way. I think we'll continue out to the grain mill, and then I think we're going to cut down and take a look at the center of the map next. And again, I already did a full map tour of this, so if you want to check that out, you guys can go check that out. This is just kind of taking a look at some of the features in comparison. I mean, just look at this. This looks fantastic. I like details like that. That's fabulous. That's really cool. I want to live there, to be honest. That looks really nice. But there you go. Got some mailbox out front of there as well. As we continue on this way, the roads kind of wind around. We have this nifty little area through here. There's a lot of little cool things that are kind of some cool little details that are added in that kind of make it pretty unique, honestly. And over here, we have ourselves, oh, what sell point is this? Oh, it's right, it's our grain mill right over here. So you have that. And you can see the vehicles will go into the different areas. They'll drive around, do their thing. Oh, I like that. Oh, a collectible. We found a collectible. Spoilers there. That looks like two collectibles there. But that's still pretty cool. But there you go. Yep. There we go. A couple collectibles, $1,000 collectible, which is pretty standard. But there you go. So there's a lot of cool stuff on it like that. Down over here in our little house in there. And then this beautiful winding river that goes to the map. I love it. Absolutely love it. This thing is fantastic. Really well detailed. And right over here, oh, this bridge. I got to see some of the process of this being made and stuff like that, and we have to show this off here in a second. We'll come back over to that. But right over here, this guy is a little sell point right here. We have the, oh goodness, Johnson Farmers Market. So again, from Elm Creek there, that sell point. But these little lanterns on this bridge, these little lanterns, we have to fast forward into nighttime. We'll come back around to daytime, but we have to fast forward into nighttime to see this. Look at those. Those look fantastic. I love it. Just details like that. Pretty cool. Yeah, Silver Eagle worked pretty hard on this map, and it shows, to be honest. So, little lanterns, such a cool feature. I like that a lot. But yeah, let's get ourselves back into some daytime here. That rain still has not come yet. Here it is. It went away. I want it to be sunny out, so let me fast forward some time here. We're almost to sun, maybe. All right, we'll go another day. No worries. Not scared of going another. No, I don't want the clouds. Anyhow, just so I can see things a little bit easier, this will be a little bit better. What I might do, actually, there we go. We got some sun in here. Oh, look at that. We can see it in fall as well. So actually, this is pretty cool. So you can see some of the trees, just kind of the mix there. Honestly, look at that light. Look at that lighting over that. That looks really cool. I'm really glad we fast forwarded time. You can see some of the trees are evergreen. Some of them have the leaves changing colors. That looks beautiful on that riverbank there. Looks beautiful. I like that bridge a lot too, actually. But yeah, okay, let's do this real quick. Just to make it a little easier in terms of everything. Let's go down to, oh, it's gonna be on game settings actually. Sorry, seasonal, we'll turn that off. Fixed, yes, we'll go to July. Snow off. There we go. Okay, back to the beauty of it here. Okay, perfect. And then over here, my favorite part of the whole map is this section right here, which we are just going to have to explore it on foot first before we do any flyovers here. It just has to be done. All right, slow us down. These guys are walking, doing their things. We hike around in here. Some picnic benches. I'm gonna miss so many details probably over here. I got some picnic benches, a little barbecue there if you wanted to do some grilling. Um, you can head down here if you wanted to hop in a little. You can go in for a little boat ride if you wanted to do that. Really cool, really cool. And again, this all flows in from that main river point, which is pretty cool. So it kind of acts like, oh, that was kind of interesting because I looked away. Maybe I went just outside of. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyhow, head up this way. Beautiful view of this waterfall, and you can hear that. Let me turn it up for you guys real quick. Yeah, love it. Beautiful water, and it fades. Like I can still hear it just faintly as you get closer. Louder and louder. Love it. All right, I'm gonna turn that volume back down for you guys, so that way it's not overpowering. Okay, perfect. So that was just, I like that. We can walk all the way up around here, up around the top, and the people walk everywhere as well. And look at that! Look at just the swirls and stuff. Now you do have to be careful. I think there's somewhere in here if you just jump in, I think you can fall off the map. So be careful about that. I don't know if that was something that was resolved or not, or if that is something that happens. But I remember Silver Eagle mentioned that to me at one point. I got to get on and chat with them a little bit while they're making some of the stuff on here. So, and I'm sure I'm going to miss some stuff. But let me get back over here. We're back around, and then we can walk. Now we've walked all the way around the mountain. We can walk down onto this beautiful little island area. And the people are still walking around. Cowboy hats and all. Love it. I think through here you can make it just fine. Yeah, if you wanted to swim through there, you can make it just fine. And I love the water's just beautiful. Just look at that. The reflection off it. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. And some of that's, I mean, obviously stuff that's just part of the game by Giants. But it all comes together when a map maker really focuses on making some really good quality content. Walking down the stairs there. All right. Get up here. Now there is a collectible that I believe is behind this waterfall that I'm going to try to get to. Yes. Oh. We got it. So there you go. You know, a little bit of a secret. We can plunge in there. There we go. Just jump off the waterfall there. Get back on here. We'll head over this way. And then one thing I want to do before we wrap this up is we got to take a look at this in flight mode here. This is beautiful through here. Just look at that. Just so serene. And I think, there might be some details in the woods that I missed. See, what I would do on here, I think I would, if I started a game save on here, I would just put like a nice little, like you could open a campground on here and roleplay that. I don't know. I just got a lot of ideas. But you can go up to the top of the mountain there. I love this part of the map. And you don't even really feel that the road is that close, but it is. It goes right around the edge there and continues on its way. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We almost need like a parking lot over here. Take this field out, put a parking lot here so people can come walk in and do that thing or something like that. I don't know. I love it. I love it. Beautiful part of the map there. Beautiful mountain through there. But yeah, there you guys go. Oh, and that, like, I just want to look at the stuff I have on my list here. Okay. There might be, I want to make sure there's nothing added in here that's extra. It's modded into the map that I missed real quick before we wrap it up here. Don't think there is, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, Split Mountain Ranch. They have a custom BGA, which you can put wherever you'd like to if you want to use that. I think that's probably it in terms of everything. I think that's it. Landscaping textures, you got quite a few in here. So, I mean, mostly just basic ones, but you have, some maps give you like 6, and that drives me crazy. But this one, you have a few extras in there, which is nice. And I love this gravel texture. It's my favorite gravel texture in game right there. So that's almost like a must-have for me on a map, to be honest with you guys. So I'm glad it's there. And the last thing I want to take a look at for you guys is if we go to, I mean, just any truck would work. But if we go to license plates, we have these custom license plates here, which I think if we made that white would probably stand out more, or silver there. Maybe like, yeah, but anyhow, custom Montana license plates there. And I have family in Montana, and that's definitely a Montana license plate if I've ever seen one. So you have some nice custom plates in there, which I think it's cool to have those added on there. But yeah, on that note, guys, here's this beautiful map. I hope you guys enjoy it when it comes out for all platforms. And it may get sent back. We don't know if it's going to get released right away or anything like that. It may get sent back, but hopefully Giants is able to get her approved and good to go. But there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.